model is a taste of what's to come from the automaker, and a radical change in the way it builds cars.
I know this looks a lot like the S60 that's been on sale for the past few years, because basically it is, but for 2015 it's got something very special under the hood, Volvo's new engine of the future. A 2-liter 4-cylinder that's not just supercharged but also turbocharged. Volvo calls it Drive-E to highlight its efficiency, but they ain't fooling no one. It's a super turbo. The result is a small 2-liter engine that makes 302 horsepower when you're on it, or when you're taking it easy, gets 35 miles per gallon on the highway, which makes this the most fuel-efficient 300 horsepower car that's not battery powered. The reason they've done this is that turbos need to spin up to build power, kind of like Thor's hammer before he throws it, while superchargers work the second you step on the gas. Do that, and you hear the whine of the supercharger getting things going up to around 3,500 RPM when it hands it off to the turbo to take it the rest of the way, kind of like an Olympic relay team.
The S60 Super Turbo has a starting price of $39,000, while $34,000 240 horsepower version without the supercharger is also available. Volvo plans to replace its entire lineup of 5, 6, and 8-cylinder engines over the next few years with various takes on the Drive-E motor. Since it's a Volvo, the S60 is also chock full of optional safety tech, including lasers, radars, and cameras that constantly scan the road all around the car.
It can automatically keep you between the lines, find parking spaces, and steer you into them. If you're about to rear end the car in front of you, you won't, because it'll stop itself, and it can identify pedestrians and cyclists and avoid them as well. In fact, they're working on a system for Australia that could detect kangaroos, because apparently in the outback, they're a bigger problem than people. I knew those things were trouble. Clearly, this is a very cutting-edge car, so it's kind of interesting that the points of interest in the navigation system includes a category for video rental. I didn't even know those places still existed, which leads me to believe that this car also has a time machine in it. Either that, or Sweden just hasn't gotten on demand yet.
In the 2015 Volvo S60, Gary Gastelu, FoxNews.com.